Okay, good morning, everyone. It's approximately 6:30 a.m. EST here on the East Coast of the U.S. Coming at you live and direct from South Carolina, from the farm, off the grid and off the chain. It's on the Bronx box opening for the event, and try to get a couple points on the leaderboard. Of course, it was like silly hot when the event first came in, so now it's cooler out, and I'll be going out to water my crops real soon. But let's just hop right into it. Okay, so I do have 21 keys from grinding, but I want to show the leaderboards. So in this leaderboard, the prizes vary from 15 defense boosters at 2,000, 3,500, 200 keys, 6,000 and 30 attack boosters. At 17,000, they have the Ardent Tasia, which is the light, and the MK3 Dorito at 22,000. For placing, they're giving up jaw parts, should I say. So, and boosters, power cells rather, for the top 10. Alright, so let's see what goodies we can get out of this opening event. Alright, an emoji. Of course, I already have one. And first of all, I forgot to see what all was in here. So there are crisis components, and I already have a crisis. I don't have Reaper, but I do have some components. That's something I'm looking forward. And I'm looking for this pilot. Of course, like I said, I already have emoji. And I'm looking for Nether. I don't have Nether. Of course, I have Mars Angler already, so I'm looking forward to these pilots here, because I have the Cruel Angler, and to the harpoon weapons. Also the Tasia, Yoji, and Huanji, of course, are good, as well as I'm hoping for the Ardent Vergence, and I could always use more spear. So, but as far as like everything else, so. Of course, I don't have enough of Harald Han pilots yet. But as far as the other pilots, so back here at the end is so. So I'm already seeing that I'm not liking what's in this opening right here. From the door, I got 50 million nuke amps already that I'm not even gonna level. Just leaving that in the bank for when I gotta bust some down for some silver or something like that. So there is an Ardent Spear in here, and a Trixie Hope. See, now that was worth it. We got the Ardent Spear, which is cool. So I'm liking what's in this box so far. And of course, I did need the pilot. This pilot gives a Mugi additional 15% damage and defense mitigation. Of course, Mugi doesn't give defense mitigation, but it does by itself increase your damage when you are in flight. So this is a good addition right here. Of course, I'm hoping for Reaper parts, but instead I got the Talon. Got plenty of those, so that's just more silver in the bank. So we're looking forward to a second Ardent Spirit. You know how things are, guys. Once you hit something, you'll hit it more often, but that's good because I need them. Excuse me. And of course, I saw the one thing in there I do not want is another Gothic Feigner. Oh my God, I've been hitting those left and right. And to be honest with you, the Feigners just aren't as good as they were when they first came out. So definitely not looking to hit it and see it's in here again. So, or rather have the spike components all day long. You know, I'm upset about them reducing the prizes back down to 250, even though I figured that after that one event was over that they would reintroduce parts, but components. But the thing is, so I got another Talon, of course. So we got stake components. I've been getting flooded with the Feigners, but now they're flooding me with the Talons. No, Lord. Probably gonna hit another Talon. Well, I'll tell you. But at least this one is a sinister, meaning I'll be keeping this one and not cashing it in for silver. Thanks for showing up, iPod. So I'm just showing a you know, a little opening or whatever. Yeah, I'll show you my hanger in a bit. Yeah, the rush weapons, I'm getting them now that they just got the nerf stick. So now I got a cruel Talon on top of that. So, but sure, you know, this is Steam clan. You have to be in Steam to join the clan. The clan is called VULTURE-WR. Once again, another Gothic Feigner to just be more silver. So mainly when I do these, a lot of people just watch it after the fact. Something mesmerizing me about spinning for stuff and to see what other people get, you know. I got a standard jaw. Because when other people do the spins, you get to see what's dropping for them and what the offered prizes are, overall and everything. Once another standard jaw. So mainly all this stuff here I'm opening is silver for me because it's not something I need, like the jaws and the Talon the Rust Rockets. I'm not loading them up on everything right now, so I'd rather just have the harpoon weapon components or a whole harpoon, or the laser weapons. They haven't even come up. The lightsaber weapons haven't even come up as a possible prize yet at all. So another nuke amp, more silver. And you guys know how it is. Like you know, once you start hitting something, you'll hit a bunch of them, and that, you know, and then you'll see all the other prizes just go right by you. So far, they haven't even offered me a laser weapon. Period. So my special prize, hopefully I'll get a lightsaber. Um, in the special prize, or a whole harpoon weapon, um, which looked like they finally did for the special put up. So I want an ardent Tasia. Okay, so that's cool. So, but it's like picking teeth to get that to even come up. But at least it's the ardent version, you know, the +5 damage, and that's the cool part. So we're just gonna do this opening short and sweet, and I'll run through my hanger for you and show you what I'm currently running. Once again, another rust rocket. Seeing they're leaning real heavy on the rust rockets right now. But like I said, they just got a nerf. They're still decent, but yeah, they're not the same as what they were before. So another cruel talon. So like I said, I'll be overflowing with talons here. So yeah, I did get some useful stuff. So we'll take a look at that, and that's what it's all about. You know, the majority of your rolls, you're not gonna get the things that you want, but somewhere in there you can possibly get something useful. So as far as my hangers go, here's my lineup for hanger 1, the Ox Minos. And of course, we all should be getting a free standard Minos here within the next several weeks. And this mod setup was recommended by Manny, and I do swear by it. It is good for the Minos. And I, to be honest with you, I was running a repair unit here instead of running the quantum sensor. But it turns out that having the QS on there is a lot better. I'm running a lockdown on the Kepri with these mods, balance unit, repair amp, immune amp. I don't have the pilot for this yet, and I haven't had him come up on any prizes yet, so I'm running a Manny on it with the explosive drone, with the stake and ECU, with these mods, nuke amp, balance unit, and the fortifier. And I do have the shield ECU skill on there that gives him like 20 or 30% more ECU. And running my Cruel Orochi here with the Dread Incinerator and Hammer. You know, all explosives. The anti-control nitro unit and a last stand. I am running the Ghost Pilot on there. Just because I wanted longer skill on it than running the skill more times. Of course, you see I don't even have max mods on that one all the way, because I don't plan on running the Orochi that long, because it's not really a brawler. That's when I drop this in, the Cryptic Fenrir with the Venoms and the Talons. Alright, balance unit, repair amplifier, immune amp. And last but not least, Cudgel Scald on the Ardent Blitz. Of course, you guys know I love the Blitz. I don't drop it from my hanger very often. He's running nuke amp and 2 balance units. And as we go to my other hangers, of course, you see I have 3 different links setups, testing those, but I'm really only leveling 1 links at the moment, because I'm hoping to win like the special edition maybe someday. And I have the Seraph, the Warrior Typhoon, running rust rockets with, and I'm loving this setup right here a lot, with the spike. So I'm running Jaw, the Spike, and the Havoc. I wish I had double spikes, but I don't, so the Fatal Havoc does help, and I'm running it with the River Chase pilot. And the modules on there are nuke amp, fortifier, and last stand with the jump unit. It's surprisingly fun to play this. If you guys haven't, tried that yet. Running the Kitsune Harpy with all freezer. Running the Techno Scorp with all sonics. Running the Mender with all lockdown weapons. And running the Sheriff Demeter with and this is surprisingly good because I don't have all Yojis, but to run it with the Yoji and the Hazard, I was surprisingly it surprised me how well it worked together. Running the lightsabers with the radiation in case you guys don't have full lightsaber weapons out there. And for the Crisis, I'm still testing a lot of different things. So I'm running 2 Gauss and 2 Zeus. I don't have 4 each yet, but I was wondering, you know, if I really want to run 4 Dragoon on here and see how that does. So that's it for my current hanger. Thanks for showing up, ANZ. Yeah, the Scorpion runs best with sonics, shotgun, and explosive weapons. So you're running explosives on there, you'll be fine, bro. The only thing about this is squishy. I did run this with 4 hammers and it put out massive damage. The thing about that setup is you got to get close with those 4 hammers, and this bot is just too squishy. So even with the health that you see on it now, I still couldn't imagine it being, you know, tough even at MK3. So dormant in my storage is that new Amugi I just won. Eldritch Ares, Freedom Skyros, Tyr, Retro Revenant, Corrupted Fafnir, Crimson Hawk, Arachnid Invader, Stellar Cerberus, Skydriver Nightingale, Scarab Leech, a Behemoth, Siren, Gothic Mars, Mercury, Wayland, my other movie, I told you I already had one, Raijin, Loki, Spectre, Raven, the standard Orochi, my Lancelot, my standard Mars, another Kepri. This is one of the few that I kept 2 of, but you know, my other Kepri, because you know, strong healers are always good. And the Ari Ravana, which I do love playing that a lot. The Strider, standard Scorpion, the Deathwing Aljun, the Alguan, the Erebus, the Carnage, the Natasha, the Hover, the standard Leech, because the other Leech I run is a Scarab, the standard Nightingale, the standard Typhon. The one I'll show you up there running is the Warrior Typhon with the Golden Warrior paint. My standard Shell, my Bulwark, standard Ravana, a Freedom Fafnir, Solid Jaeger, my standard Skiros, Kamiho, Inquisitor, Cerberus, Hayachi, a Dread Shell, standard Aljun, standard Fafnir, Scavenger Cell, Griffin, the Alkin, the standard Revenant, the Rog, the Fujin, the Bolt, the Leo, the Harpy, the Falcon, GI Patton, the SE Giftbringer Fenrir. Because at one time I was running 2 Fenrirs in my hangar. It was just insane. That's before I got the Arachnid Invader. The Cossack, the Gollum, the Destrier, the Jesse, the Vityaz, Galahad, Geppert, Girth. The Butch, I still do rotate the Butch in every now and again, guys, for all the long range tasks. The Fury, the Hades, and the Doc. So that should top it off, guys. I told you I'll just be short and sweet, show the bronze opening, and of course it moved us up the leaderboard somewhat to 2,100 points, so 100 points each. Like I said, you get your milestone rewards here, so I'll collect my 15 defense boosters, and of course, you know, I will see you all out there on the battlefield. Being short sweet, I gotta go water my crops. So love, peace, happiness. So I still want to try. So I'm building a Dragoon now, man, but it's gonna take me ages, and I wish they would put the Dragoon in one of those chests so I could try to like win win, you know, a couple there. I would love to try that with the Dragoon. So if I get two heavy lightsabers, I'd like to try them on the Seraph as well. Alright, so I'll catch y'all out there. You know I don't have any picks. So please check out my main man ANZ's channel. Leave a like, and if you are digging the content that he's putting out, please subscribe. And of course, you know I keep 5 of my favorite guys atop the cross of my banner. Check them out sometime. Check out Evo Life Gaming Hub. Yeah, I'm leaving, but check out Evo Life Gaming Hub. And if you are digging the content that Evo is putting out, please subscribe to the channel. So, love, peace, and happiness.